First race pacers in behind the starting gate. Here they come. They're off. Christian Leabranca on the outside for the lead. Snacking Nude and Big Philly Blues. Into the turn they race on Christian Leabranca. Powers up now, taking command. Big Philly Blues holds on the inside. Second, Snacking Nude. Followed on that turn by Polka Robin. 2 lengths back to Prairie Land Legs. 2 lengths back to Javelina. Skip over Abbey and trailing the field. The Dragon Flew. Your leader by the quarter, Christian Leabranca. By the quarter, 29-1. Christian Leabranca leads a length and a quarter. Big Philly Blues second by 2 lengths. Snacking Nude in third. It's 6 lengths to Polka Robin. Followed now by Prairie Land Legs. Skip over Abbey. Followed on the inside of us is Javelina. The Dragon Flew trailing. Positions on change, and Christian Leabranca leads 2 lengths. Big Philly Blues stalks her every move. Second, 2 lengths. Snacking Nude right there in third, and 3 wide. It's the Dragon Flew. Halfway home, a minute and 4 into the clubhouse. Turn their race on. Christian Leabranca maintains a 2-length lead. Big Philly Blues is right there. Second, Snacking Nude. Skip over Abbey between horses. Still 3 wide. It's the Dragon Flew. Followed on the inside, Polka Robin, Javelina, and Prairie Land Legs. Out of the turn racing up the box stretch, Christian Leabranca leads the way. Big Philly Blues tries to come on second. Snacking Nude. It's a gap to the Dragon Flew and Javelina. Now they swing around the final turn. Christian Leabranca has a 3-length lead. Snacking Nude digs in second. Big Philly Blues and Polka Robin. Here they come, turning for home. Christian Leabranca cuts the corner now by 3 lengths. Snacking Nude is out for the drive second, and Big Philly Blues. It's Christian Leabranca with the lead at the wire. Snacking Nude is second. Prairie Land Legs up for third. The wagering and scratch number 2, Hasta La Vista Baby. Now, ladies and gentlemen, with 9 minutes to post, here are your daily double probable turn. Here they come. They're off. Off stride is Adelante. And there goes Mike's Marauder up to challenge Broadway. Stand out for the lead. American I Am as they roll into that first turn, and Broadway stand out has the lead, but Mike's Marauder now third. Hustling second. Mike's Marauder with a rush up to challenge for the lead. Out of the turn racing for the quarter, and Mike's Marauder now powers on by. It's Broadway standout. Second, 2 lengths American I Am. Third, 3 lengths Jano Count Oil Driller and Adelante. 30 seconds flat the opening quarter. Positions on change, and Mike's Marauder leads now by 2 lengths. Broadway standout. Second, a length and a quarter Jano Count. Now fourth, now third. Here comes Broadway standout out of second. Approaching the half-mile juncture, Broadway standout now powers on by. Mike's Marauder back to second, Jano Count, followed by Oil Driller. On the inside of us is American I Am and Adelante. Halfway home, 102-1. Now they drive into the clubhouse turn, and Broadway standout leads away. Jano Count is only attack second. Mike's Marauder in third, Oil Driller, Adelante and American I Am. Out of the turn, they curve into the box stretch. Jano Count up to challenge Broadway. Stand out for the lead. Adelante is off stride again. Now they race up the back stretch. Broadway standout draws clear. And there goes Mike's Marauder back to second. Jano Count Oil Driller. He's moving up 3 wide, and look at him go. Oil Driller up now third, moving to second. Around the final turn, it's Broadway standout. Oil Driller moves at him on the outside second. Mike's Marauder, followed by Jano Count around the final turn. Oil Driller up to take command. Here they come, turning for home, and Oil Driller is your new leader. On the inside, Broadway Standout. He's fighting to come back. Broadway Standout feels the whip. On the outside, it's Oil Driller. Oil Driller, Broadway Standout, close for third. They're off. Line of Alexis going right for the lead. On the outside, there goes Foxville Sheena. Three on the inside of us is on View. Into the turn, and Fox Valley Sheena opens up now by 3 lengths. It's on View. Right there, second, 2 lengths. Fox Valley Ecstasy. Third, followed by Light of Alexis. Anxious BP. On the outside, that's Harbor Run. Samantha Storm and SS Eleanor. Your leader by the quarter is Fox Valley Sheena. They're by the quarter, 29-1, and Fox Valley Sheena sets the pace. On the outside of us is Light of Alexis Park second. Followed on the inside, it's on View. Followed by Anxious BB. Followed by Fox Valley Ecstasy. Samantha Storm. Approaching the half-mile juncture. Here comes Light of Alexis. Light of Alexis up to challenge Fox Valley Sheena for the lead on View. Anxious BB following cover. Fox Valley Ecstasy, they're halfway home. A minute flat into the club turn. Fox Valley Sheena has a neck in front. Light of Alexis on the outside, but on View is getting the trip now back to second. Light of Alexis is a bit rough in that turn, followed now by Anxious BB, but around the turn, Fox Valley Sheena leads away. On View has her sights on the leader second. Fox Valley Ecstasy as they drive by the 3/4 mile juncture. Fox Valley Sheena 129-4 for the 3/4. Fox Valley Sheena has the lead. On View tries to go with her. On the inside of us is Fox Valley Ecstasy. Around the final turn, Fox Valley Sheena, Fox Valley Ecstasy on View. Here they come down the stretch. It's Fox Valley Sheena with the lead. On the inside, Fox Valley Ecstasy is charging. It's Fox Valley Sheena, Fox Valley Sheena, Fox Valley Ecstasy. Those two at the wire. Horses are coming out for the 4th race. Perfecto wagering the start of the $2 pick 3. Field of 6 there. Here they come. They're off. Pie-eyed Piper between horses for the lead, smoking and stroking, charging through on the inside, joined by Radio into the turn, and there goes Pie-eyed Piper. Pie-eyed Piper powers on by Smoking and Stroking. Radio into third. On the inside of us is Classy Ideal. 3 lengths back to Desperado Dixie. Trailing to the quarter, Swing and Sultan. Here comes Radio, and Radio pounces up on the outside, taking command. They're by the quarter. 29 seconds flat in Radio. Your leader, 2 lengths, Pie-eyed Piper. His second, 2 lengths, Smoking and Stroking. Closing the gap, third, Classy Ideal, first over. Followed by Swing and Sultan, and trailing to the half-mile marker, Desperado Dixie. Your leader is Radio, Classy Ideal. Now third, Hustling second. On the inside of us is Pie-eyed Piper and Swing and Sultan. They're driving by the half, and Radio leads the way. 59-2 the races, half over, and Radio leans into the clubhouse turn, 3 parts of a length. Classy Ideal tries to come on second. Pie-eyed Piper, Swing and Sultan has live cover. On the inside of us is Smoking and Stroking, and trailing the field, Desperado Dixie. But out of the turn, they race up the box stretch, and it's all Radio. Radio leads 3 parts of a length. Classy Ideal tries to come on second. Pie-Eyed Piper right there third. Sewing and Sultan. 129 and 4 for the 3/4. Radio leans into the far turn. Classy Ideal second. Here comes Desperado Dixie from last. Circling horses, and he's moving up now to second. Here they come, turning for home, and Radio cuts the corner, sprinting clear. And Radio now has a 3-length lead. It's Radio showing the way. Pie-Eyed Piper. It is Radio at the wire. Pie-Eyed Piper is up for second. Earl Fan pacing, there goes Future Impact for the lead. Now they race into that first turn, and Future Impact Circle, Starfleet Admiral taking command. Duke of Cass now third, hustling into second. On the outside of horses, around the turn, Future Impact 2 lengths. Duke of Cass drops in second. Starfleet Admiral third now by 2 lengths. Raging Chairman fourth by 3 lengths. Cam Wheel followed by O'Connor. Sheldon Hanover, MC Hammerhead. They're by the quarter. 29 seconds for the quarter, and Future Impact leads 2 lengths. It's Duke of Cass second, a length and a quarter. Starfleet Admiral right there in third. Raging Chairman is out slightly, looking for cover. Followed on the inside of us is by Sheldon Hanover. On the outside of us is Cam Wheel, followed by O'Connor. MC Hammerhead. Your leader to the half is Future Impact. Here comes Raging Chairman. Now third, now second on the outside. Halfway home. 1:04, and Future Impact leans into the clubhouse turn, but Raging Chairman is on the attack second. It's Duke of Cass third. Followed on the outside of us is Cam Wheel with cover. Starfleet Admiral with nowhere to go. On the outside, it's O'Connor and MC Hammerhead. Out of the turn, and O'Connor, he's moving up 3 wide, and there goes Cam Wheel. Out of the turn, racing up the back stretch. Future Impact, but Cam Wheel is on the attack, and Cam Wheel under a left-handed whip now takes command. 3/4 and 1:31. Cam Wheel into the far turn. O'Connor moving at him, and off stride up front goes Cam Wheel. Cam Wheel is off stride. Off stride is O'Connor, and that leaves Future Impact with the lead. On the outside, it's Cam Wheel trying to come back. On the inside, it's Duke of Cass. Through the stretch they come. Future Impact, but here comes Cam Wheel, and Cam Wheel is fastest of all. Cam Wheel taking command. Duke of Cass is charging. Duke of Cass and Cam Wheel at the wire. Here they come. They're off. Rough gated momentarily was Dr. O. And there goes Broadway Delivery, charging through on Broadway Delivery. Now has the late Deflaud. Holds on the inside second, followed by Dr. O in third. Followed on the inside, BD's Buddy. King Cavallo, followed by EA's Flash Hunction and Johnny O'Brien trailing. And on the outside of the rush, Deflaud. Deflaud up to power on by Broadway Delivery second, BD's Buddy in third. They're off the quarter. 28 and 3, a lively first quarter, and Deflaud shows the way 2 lengths. Broadway Delivery second, 2 lengths. BD's Buddy in third. Dr. O. King Cavallo 2 lengths back to Johnny O'Brien. EA's Flash Hunction Trilling heading for the half-mile juncture, and Deflaud leads away a length and a quarter. Broadway Delivery is getting the trip second. King Cavallo now third and moving second on the outside. Johnny O'Brien moving right with him. A minute and two, the race is half over. Deflaud into the club turn. King Cavallo moves on him on the outside. It's Broadway Delivery in third. Johnny O'Brien beat his buddy in Hongshin. Out of the turn. Now they curve into the black stretch with King Cavallo. He has a nose in front. Deflaud fights back second, followed by Broadway Delivery in third, and Johnny O'Brien. They race up the box stretch, and King Cavallo has a neck in front. Deflaud fighting to come back. Broadway Delivery is there. Now they drive into the far turn. King Cavallo on the outside of neck. Deflaud is under Jane second. Broadway Delivery in third. On the inside of horses, Beatty's Buddy has nowhere to go. Here they come, turning for home. Now Deflaud regains command. Deflaud is fighting back. King Cavallo, Broadway Delivery is there. Through the stretch they come. It's Deflaud with the lead, and Deflaud wins it at the wire. Here they come. They're off and pacing. There goes Eagle Fly for the lead. Some kind of tough, and it's those two as they ramble into that first turn. And Eagle Fly powers into a 2-length lead. Some kind of tough. Second, 2 lengths. Hold all tickets. In third, 2 lengths. It's Goldsmith, followed by Anxious John. On the inside of us is Real Special and Herbert McDougall trailing out of the turn, racing for the quarter. Eagle Fly leads 2 lengths. Some kind of tough. Second, 2 lengths. Hold all tickets, followed by Goldsmith by the quarter. 28 and 4 the opening quarter, and Eagle Fly leads a length and a quarter. Some kind of tough. Second, a length and a half. Hold all tickets in third, followed by Goldsmith, Real Special, Herbert McDougall, and Anxious John trailing. Positions on change. It's Dave McGee and Eagle Fly with the 2-length lead. Some kind of tough is right there second, followed by Hold All Tickets first over, and Goldsmith driving by the half. 59 and 4 the race is half over. Eagle Fly leads into the clubhouse turn, but Hold All Tickets drives out him on the outside second. Some kind of tough. Goldsmith following cover. Real Special out of the turn. They curve into the black stretch. Eagle Fly leads 3 parts of a length. Hold All Tickets alongside second. Some kind of tough. Followed on the outside, Goldsmith, Real Special, Anxious John driving by 3/4. 129 flat. Eagle Fly has the lead 3 parts of a length. Hold All Tickets, another move second. On the inside, Some kind of tough. Goldsmith, 3 wide, it's Real Special. Around the final turn, Eagle Fly, your leader, and sprinting clear. Here they come, and down the stretch, it's Eagle Fly with the lead. Some kind of tough, moving to the outside, followed by Hold All Tickets. It is Eagle Fly at the wire. Here they They're off. Argenta coming for the lead. Real Society, Quaker Shaker into the turn, and Argenta shows the early speed, but Real Society circles up on the outside, and Real Society now powers on by. It's Argenta second, Quaker Shaker third, now by 2 lengths, Kelly Guru and Spicy Mohawk. Out of the turn, now they settle up the back stretch. Real Society leads 2 lengths, Argenta second, a length, Quaker Shaker. 29 seconds for the opening quarter. Real Society leads the way a length and a half. Argenta second, 2 lengths, Quaker Shaker. Third, a length and a quarter. Kelly Guru and Spicy Mohawk. Positions on change approaching the half-mile juncture. It's Dale Heitman and Real Society with the lead, but Argenta is right on her heels in second. On the inside, Quaker Shaker, Spicy Mohawk, and Kelly Guru trailing. Halfway home, a minute and 3. Real Society shows the way into the club turn. Argenta is second to length. On the inside of us, it's Quaker Shaker, Spicy Mohawk, and Kelly Guru. Out of the turn, they curve into the black stretch. Real Society a length. Argenta right there second. Spicy Mohawk inching it closer third, followed by Kelly Guru and Quaker Shaker. As they drive by the 3/4, it's all Real Society. 131 and 3 in Real Society. Into the far turn under mild urging. Argenta is right there second. Spicy Mohawk and Kelly Guru. Around the final turn, your leader is Real Society. Here they come, turning for home. Real Society has the lead. Argenta now ducks to the inside. It's Real Society with the lead. Argenta is flying. Here comes Argenta at the wire. Here's the field. Number 1 is Greg Boyd. Here's number 2, Edward Sanders. Number 3 with the short sleeves is Richard Ironman. Number 4, Joe Edwards. Here's number 5, Edwin Alodova. Number 6, Angel Alamo. Number 7, Demetrius Saratellis. And number 8 is Leroy Stanley. That's the field 4. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the humans have reached the starting gate. Number 4, take your hands out of your pockets. There you go. Number 2, your teeth are chattering. All right, we're ready for a start. Here they come. And they're off. Here comes Demetrius Saratellis on the far outside. Greg Boyd on the inside. Edward Sanders. Greg Boyd is charging through. It's Greg Boyd under an imaginary whip to take it at the wire. Finishing third, number 2, Edward Sanders. Number 4, Edwin Alodova was 4th. Finishing 5th was number 4, Joe Edwards. Publicity Director Mark Moore in the winner's circle with Mr. Greg Boyd, this week's Dash for Cash winner. They're off. Small but incredible and best of the class for the lead. Into the turn and best of the class. Shows the early speed. Small but incredible second. It's nice and anxious Joe Papa. 2 lengths back to Mr. Procrastinator, the man I love. Better than C's Versace trailing. Out of the turn, racing for the quarter. Best of the class, your leader. Small but incredible second. Nice and anxious. Right there, third, Joe Papa. 2 lengths back to Mr. Procrastinator. Positions unchanged. 29 and 4 the quarter. Best of the class. Small but incredible is right in his heels in second. It's nice and anxious Joe Papa. Mr. Procrastinator. Entering the stretch for the first time, your leader is best of the class. Small but incredible, nice and anxious. Right there, third, Joe Papa, charging to the outside. Followed on the outside of us is by Versace. But your leader by the half. Best of the class, halfway home. A minute and 2, and best of the class leans into the clubhouse turn. Small but incredible second. On the outside, Joe Papa, nice and anxious, number to go. Followed on the outside, Versace. Mr. Procrastinator, the man I love. Better than Seas. Out of the turn, racing up the box stretch. Best of the class, leads the way, small but incredible. Right there, second on the inside, nice and anxious. Versace, he's moving up 3 wide, 3/4 and 1:30 and 1, best of the class. Into the far turn, small but incredible. He's ready to come out second, nice and anxious. On the outside, Versace. Around the final turn, your leader, best of the class. Here they come, turning for home, and best of the class cuts the corner. Small but incredible and nice and anxious. They're coming to the wire with best of the class with the lead. Best of the class by 2 at the wire. Here they come. They're off. Technotronic on the outside for the lead, and there goes Notre Dame Irish into the turn, and Notre Dame Irish has a quick 2-length lead. Landlord in second. Technotronic looks to jump in third. Sir Aussie, followed on that turn by Herbie Let's Go. 3 lengths back to Panama Nate, followed by Versailles, and trailing the field, that's Lord Jeffrey. Out of the turn, racing for the quarter, and Notre Dame Irish leads 3 lengths. Landlord takes up the chase second. Technotronic 28 and 4 the opening quarter, and Notre Dame Irish extends his lead now by 4 lengths. It's Landlord second. Technotronic parked on the outside. Herbie Let's Go, followed by Sir Aussie. Now off stride is Technotronic, heading for the half-mile juncture. Your leader is Notre Dame Irish, 2 lengths. Landlord right there second. Herbie Let's Go into third. On the inside of us is Sir Aussie, Panama Nate, Versailles, and Lord Jeffrey. 59 and 1 the race is half over. Notre Dame Irish leans into the club turn 2 lengths. There goes Herbie Let's Go, moving into second. Landlord on the outside, it's Panama Nate. Sir Aussie out of the turn, now they curve into the black stretch. Notre Dame Irish has the lead. Herbie Let's Go second. Here comes Versailles, now fifth, now fourth, 3 wide. On the inside, Landlord is there, driving by 3/4. 129 and 2, and Notre Dame Irish has a neck in front. Herbie Let's Go drives alongside second. Landlord, his only possible hope is the open stretch. Here they come, turning for home. Notre Dame Irish on the inside. Here comes Versailles. Lord Jeffrey is charging, and down the stretch they come. Here comes Versailles. Versailles on the outside, but Landlord charges through on the inside. It's Versailles with the lead. Versailles between horses.